Okay, let's dive right in. We're talking about the absolute chaos that went down last night.
Yeah.
We're going straight into that whirlwind around Elon Musk's appearance on Colbert.
The Late Show, yeah.
Forget the usual tech chat. This turned into something, well, completely different.
Totally unexpected.
A tearful, dramatic exit. Our sources are saying it left millions just stunned, social media absolutely exploding.
And what's really striking is, the gap between what everyone expected and what actually happened.
Right.
Here's Musk, presumably set to talk Tesla, SpaceX, maybe X.
The usual playbook.
Exactly. And instead, the whole thing just detonated. A very personal, very public fight.
So in this deep dive, our goal is really to unpack that explosion.
Pinpoint the moments it ignited, how the pressure built up, and the immediate fallout.
We want to get past just the headlines, the shock value.
Yeah, understand the forces underneath it all.
Exactly. It's not just saying meltdown. We need to look at the actual words exchanged, the shifts in tone.
And what that tells us about Musk, and maybe about these high-pressure interviews generally.
Okay, so setting the scene, the expectation, like you said, standard late night spot, Musk comes out.
Maybe a few jokes, talks innovation.
Yeah.
That seemed to be the plan.
This figure who usually projects, total control, visionary confidence.
Steps onto Colbert's stage. But Colbert, wow, he just tore up that script right away.
With that opening question.
That opening shot. Elon, are you here to save the world or just your ego?
Direct hit. Designed to provoke. Right. Immediately adversarial.
Absolutely. What did you think of that as an opening gambit?
It felt like a huge gamble. Took it from potentially insightful to, well, intensely personal in seconds. And Musk's reply, something like wanting to discuss progress, not games. It sounded defensive straight off the bat.
It did. And then Colbert didn't let up. He brings up that X rant, the one where Musk was being, say, quite pleased with himself.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And how Colbert framed it, asking if it was real genius or just the noise of a guy who's losing it.
Oof. That's where the temperature really started climbing.
Definitely. Musk's retort, about winning in arenas Colbert couldn't touch.
Yeah.
Classic deflection, but you could feel the sting.
Oh, yeah. And the audience. That mix of laughter and almost, like, uncomfortable shifting.
It really highlighted the tension, didn't it? Why do you think it hit like that?
Well, it taps into that split perception of Musk, doesn't it? Visionary to some, maybe. Unhinged to others.
True.
But then it gets really sharp. Musk calls Colbert a clown with a mic.
Colbert pivots. Hard. It was
Wow.
brutal.
Brutal is the word. Switching to Tesla recalls, SpaceX failures.
And showing that clip, the exploding rocket, that was a calculated hit.
Directly challenging Musk's whole narrative of constant success.
By asking if that looked like winning, he wasn't just pointing out problems, he was attacking the image itself. How effective do you think that visual was?
Oh, incredibly. Talking about recalls is one thing, showing a massive explosion is another. And Musk's response, the usual you don't understand risk from your comfy chair. It felt a bit thin right then, didn't it?
It really did. And Colbert jumping right back with risk or recklessness, bringing up shareholders.
Yeah.
That's a smart pivot.
Shifts the focus. It's not just Musk's vision, it's his responsibilities.
And the audience noise, then the cheers, the boos, it's getting really divided. What do you think was driving that? Siding with Colbert, holding power accountable, or feeling sorry for Musk?
Probably a bit of both. Some seeing accountability, others maybe feeling it was an unfair pile-on.
Then Colbert hits him with the X question again. Is it vision or just a rich guy's tantrum?
A direct shot at his leadership, his motives.
And that, I think, is where you really see Musk start to fray.
Yeah.
His defense, saving free speech, it sounds. Well, reports say it sounded less like conviction, more like justification, almost desperate.
And the audience is picking up on it. The jeers are getting louder. Colbert's line. What was it? Saved it. You broke it, buddy. And now you're breaking here.
Just devastating. And it seemed to land hard.
Absolutely. And Musk's response, calling Colbert nothing compared to him, it comes across less powerful, more insecure.
In that moment, yeah. Then Colbert points out the flushed face, the crumbling empire. It's not about business anymore.
No, it's personal. A raw public takedown playing out.
Exactly. And then the threat from Musk.
I'll bury you.
Wow. Just primal, isn't it?
But Colbert just laughs, dismisses it.
Pretty much. You're the one sinking, pal. It just deflates the threat, probably making Musk even angrier. Sources say the studio felt incredibly charged.
And Musk is shouting now, right? I'm not done. You don't shut me up. Trying to keep control, but
The defiance is cracking. You're seeing pure rage underneath. And online, people are reacting in real time.
seeing him lose it, a live implosion.
Precisely. Colbert senses he's got him. so he pushes harder.
Focusing on the failures, crashing rockets, stalling cars.
And then predicts the tears. That was something else, with mock graphics, too.
Yeah, mock graphics of plunging stocks and debris. It felt like a deliberate public humiliation. Did that cross a line, you think?
It was designed to wound, no question. And clearly, it did.
Musk is trembling, saying, "You're twisting it." His voice shaky.
He's losing his grip. And Colbert's jab. Dreams, nightmares, pal. You're a billionaire baby, crying when it gets tough.
So personal. So cutting.
It really is. Musk tries to rally, "I'm tough, I've faced worse, but..."
Reports say his eyes gave him away.
Which Colbert jumps on immediately. "Waterworks incoming!" The audience is just a frenzy now. Chaos.
And then it happens. The breaking point. His voice cracks, saying he's changing the world.
And the tears well up. You could probably hear a pin drop for a second.
That's the moment the whole narrative just flips.
A huge moment. This supposedly untouchable guy, just raw vulnerability right there on TV.
And his denial. "I'm not crying, it's you. It sounds so..."
Desperate. Yeah. And Colbert just keeps at him. "Nothing. You're sobbing, Elon. The world's seeing it."
Almost cruel.
Then the outburst. Pure anger. "Shut up. I'll ruin you."
While tears are streaming down his face. Rips off the mic.
Calls Colbert trash. Stumbles as he stands up. It's a total meltdown. Complete unraveling.
Yeah.
And Colbert's final line. "Trash. You're the mess, Elon. Run home." Like a knockout punch.
A brutal end. And Musk, face streaked with tears, voice trembling, "I don't need this, you're trash."
Throws the microphone. A really dramatic, unforgettable exit.
Colbert's grinning. Genius exits, tears and all. He knows he's won the exchange.
Oh, absolutely. And the audience. Still split, but the boos and crybaby chants are loud now.
Security steps in. Musk mutters something about being back.
And just bolts off the stage. It's almost surreal to picture.
It really is. And the online reaction?
Yeah, immediate.
Right. Instantaneous.
Yeah.
Intense. He's finished. Colbert's a beast. The tears became the story immediately.
Of course, silence from Musk's camp, officially.
But insiders whispering about how furious he was. Then that post on X.
Truth wins, not tears.
Oh, the irony.
Yeah, given what everyone just saw, the replies were brutal, just hammering on the crying. Memes, clips, viral in minutes.
Meanwhile, Colbert's show.
They're capitalizing fully, as one report put it. Rating spike. Colbert's next show, he's smug. "We had a guest. He brought tears. I brought the heat."
Leveraging the moment, for sure. The internet stays divided, though. Musk loyalists defending him.
And everyone else just mocking the breakdown or praising Colbert.
Analysts are already calling it a PR disaster for Musk, a big win for Colbert.
Seems likely. So, looking bigger picture now, beyond just this one viral train wreck, what are the broader implications?
Well, some are saying this could shake up late-night TV, maybe networks get bolder, push for more confrontational stuff.
It's possible. There's definitely debate now about Colbert's methods.
Yeah.
Did he go too far? Where are the lines?
Yeah, the ethics of it. Scrutinizing public figures versus, just tearing them down.
It's become a real cultural flashpoint, hasn't it?
Mhm.
Musk, the image of the unflappable tech god, shown completely vulnerable.
While Colbert, the sharp satirist, looks like he landed a major blow. It feels like a shift in the narrative around both of them.
It does. And now everyone's watching. What's Musk's next move? How does he recover from this?
And what does Colbert do for an encore? The ripples from this are going to spread for a while.
No doubt.
Okay, so let's try to sum this up. What we witnessed was basically an interview that went nuclear.
Completely off the rails.
A shocking personal clash ending in a public breakdown and a dramatic exit.
Followed by an immediate digital firestorm. Public opinion totally split, lots of questions raised.
About public figures, media, the whole pressure cooker.
Exactly. And it leaves us, and you listening, with a big question to chew on.
Right.
Has this fundamentally changed how people see Elon Musk? Was this just a momentary crack, or is it a sign of a deeper shift in his influence, his public persona?
What does this whole episode say about being hyper-visible in the digital age? The pressures involved?
And what about the media's role in all of this? Is this a temporary blip for Musk, or does it signal something bigger about his trajectory?
Lots to think about there. Definitely a moment that invites more than just a quick take.